Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, Monday. Beautiful, blessed Monday. It is, okay? Listen. Just got finished doing a live on the member subscription side. So if you are not a member, if you have not grabbed your membership just as yet, you should do that, okay? Because I want to see you at the on the VIP club end, okay, or the Platinum Lounge. So, like I said, I'll go ahead and put the link for you to be able to do so in this particular live. Just now, just did some breathing exercises over there because I'm really about after I've done a couple morning sessions. I like to just take a moment to reset, realign because my body be so worked up from jumping into sessions right after like waking up. But I like to just focus in sometimes and recenter and realign myself so that way I can just stay dedicated to the cause, the passion. My passion is fitness each and every day of the week. Outside of fitness, I love just pouring love into people and empowering people. That actually just gives me such a new joy that is out of this world. Y'all don't even understand how much I love empowering people. All right, sorry about that. I hope y'all can still hear me. Please let me know because I just got. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, so sorry about that interruption. Thank y'all so much for chiming in this morning. Make sure that you hit that like button, and if you're not already a subscriber, make sure that you do subscribe because I want to see you here this year. I want to see you involved and active all 2025. We are working out. We are taking care of ourselves the REGHOPLÉT way. So come on in and join. So, like I said, over on the membership end, we just did some intentional breathing. Um, Intentional breathing is taking the time to not just go into things on a meditative state, but to understand that you're communing with your inner spirit in that moment. So your breaths need to be very mindful. They need to be dedicated, and um, there are different breathing techniques. Okay, because you ever realize, like I just told my members, there are a lot of times where you like eek, and every time you're going through something or you're dealing with something, you tense up, and the more you tense up, the more your muscles tighten, the more your body tenses, the more tension you cause in your nervous system. So you have to be mindful about how you're breathing. Um, y'all know I talk to y'all all the time about me having anxiety. So I have to set aside a segment where I'm mindful on how I'm breathing and what's in my mind space that allows my head to go to another place where I'm just like, the worst can happen. The worst is gonna happen. And then now I'm trying to think and think to I overwhelm my body and now my nervous system is ready to just go haywire. Have y'all ever watched Inside Out Part 2? If you haven't, you should. I don't care if you have kids or not. It's like one of the best movies in the universe because it breaks down, and I guess because it is an animation for children, um, it breaks down what anxiety really is and the stages you go through before you hit that panic button and now your organs are affected. You know what I'm saying? So if you could just chime in and watch that, I think that that'll help people that do not deal with anxiety understand what it feels like to a person that is dealing with it. Because I always hear a lot of people try to say, well, you should just do this or you should just do that or you should just, and I'm like, you should just be quiet because only he who feels it knows it. So unless you know this, you feel it, you deal with it, then remove yourself from thinking you understand how that person feels when they're actually going through it. Maybe it is best to try to ask questions and probe the person feeling it, so that way you can have a better understanding before you give advice. I think so often we're quick to give this advice that wasn't it wasn't even like asked for, because you have to understand a person before you can give them advice, right? And then it's even more, take it one more step. Maybe sometimes if you ain't dealt with it, then you just don't know what it feels like, and that's okay because everything ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But try to understand. If you don't have the right things to say, maybe just listen. Maybe just listen, because a lot of reasons why persons like me deal with anxiety is because it feels like you're dealing with it alone and you don't know who will understand. So then you just keep it to yourself. And it's no fun when you keep it to yourself because you're already in your headspace, overwhelming yourself with your thoughts and this can happen, that can happen. And then now you're not talking to anybody about it. So do your best to just lend an ear sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because that person could just use it. And I think that that alone will alleviate a lot of stresses and a lot of anxieties when you know you have a confidant or person that you can just let your guard down and say, hey, this triggers me. Or when I get to this level, I'm feeling like this. Or, it's hard to do certain things that regular people have no problem doing every day of the week because this stops me, you know? And maybe just talking about it and them knowing that you're listening, actively listening, can help. Okay. So to back to what I was saying, and I see the people chiming in. Good morning, Eric. Um, I don't know who that is, but I because I can't even see. Good morning, David. Happy Monday. I appreciate you chiming in. Okay. Outside of that, so thank you so much for chiming in, you guys. I really appreciate that. Okay, so in reference to the breathing part, what I want you to do is be very mindful to start your mornings with like deep breathing. Just have a deep breathing session from like 8 to 10 minutes. If you're not able to do 8 to 10 minutes, cool, cool. Because I understand a lot of people, their schedule is already formulated in the morning for what you got to do: work, breakfast, kids, blah, blah, blah. At least start with 2 minutes. At least it can change your life because it'll teach you how to breathe through certain things that may even come your way during the day. And you want to be mindful that, hey, I'm not always in control. I'm not always in control. But guess what? I can learn how to just breathe through a certain thing and work through it. Coach yourself through those moments where you're starting to feel overwhelmed and stressed. Don't let this world take you under, okay? Don't let life so hard that it takes you under. Nobody's exempt from things that can take place, will take place. It's life, right? It's life. But what you can do is learn how to start dealing with your body from the internal to the external. Okay? Be mindful about your nervous system. I think so often, the older we get, the more we start pounding the stresses on ourselves, and then we teach ourselves fear. We teach ourselves how to be overwhelmed. We teach ourselves how to go into panic mode. And when you're a child, you don't have the same level of responsibility. So of course you're not going to have these levels of anxiety because you had to be groomed into fear. You had to be taught how to fear, how to stress, how to worry, you know? So I'm very mindful about this because I don't want to pass this on to my daughter. She's very fearless. Okay. I mean, this girl could probably hike mountains if I let her. But a lot of times I'm like, no, don't do that. Get down. You step back. Don't. And I'm teaching her fear. You get what I'm saying? That's never okay. So I'm at a stage and point in my life where I will take my life back. I will live it to the fullest. I'm not gonna just exist in this thing. I will live. So what I have to do is I have to be mindful about how to set it up to be ordered to get back into the routine of life, you know? I want to get back to the flights. I want to get back to going into closed spaces that I usually wouldn't go into because now my breathing is tight. Like I said, if you don't deal with it, it's hard sometimes for you to get it. But follow me here. Breathing is a part of meditation, it's a part of realignment, and it's a part of reassurance. Whenever you can take the time to just shut off the outside noise, outside world, and just become one within your spirit and yourself, you're teaching yourself how to just be calm in a situation. You're teaching yourself that, you know what, I may not be in control of everything outside of me, but I'm in control of this vessel. And what I will do is calm my spirit, okay, because that's what's being disheveled right now. So I need to calm the spirit, and it's going to calm the mind, and it's going to calm the heart. Because once the heart start racing, everything takes off. Pew, 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 pew. Now all the nerves are out the window, and it's hard to grasp them back. So we have to learn how to breathe. And I know you're saying, yeah, I'm breathing right now. You're right, you are. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you got to breathe with intention. Okay? Deep breaths in, spew them out. Again, deep breath in, spew them out. Get aggressive with that. Okay? Second breath, just like I just told them, we went through this. We took our time in my members only section because I like to take my time with my members because I know if you're paying for a membership, you're not going to come over here to say silly stuff like I seen somebody saying here. I'm not doing that with y'all. So you can go ahead and exit. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that. Okay. Outside of that, the people that do want to do better, stay here because let's talk about it. Okay. The second breath is just like in Lamaze class, when you're pregnant, because they teach you the more you're not breathing, um, the more you're not taking your time in how you're breathing, you're tightening your muscles. Okay. And you can't do that. You'll give yourself cramps. You'll tense your body up. So you have to. So it's kind of like if you have soup on a spoon and then you just slurp it up. Okay, that's what you're doing for about 2 minutes. And then the last style that I just had with my members is just like the first one, but it's not as aggressive. You're just taking your time, breathe in the positive, exhale the negative. And you should feel your body doing this like it's deflating because now you're decompressing. Now you taking now you taking it down a notch. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful with that, okay? Simple, simple, okay? Just learn to take time with yourself. So often we on go, 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 go. Listen, it's okay to slow down. It's okay. I literally have 5 more sessions today. 5 more, okay? And I've already done 2, right? But what I'm gonna tell you is that at the end of the day, I gotta do it. And more than anybody in the world, I can be good for everybody, but if I'm not good for myself, to myself, then I'm no use to anybody else. Do you get what I'm saying? So make sure that you're always taking care of you. I'm gonna try to read some of these really quick. Alex, Natural Beauty, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sunny, thank you for chiming in. I appreciate that. Bobby Young, good morning. Good morning. Silver, hey, beautiful lady. Remember, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us both. Just leaving the gym. Keep your head up and keep the faith. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much. You're always so positive, Silver, and I appreciate you. Ron Malloy, thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate that. Zadar, did I watch Harry Potter? No, I didn't. Da, 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 Okay, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I really, really appreciate that. Cliffy. Okay, you missed the other one. Okay, so you being a member, that's fine. You could go ahead and catch that one on that end because I want you to do some intentional breathing with me this morning. So thank you for chiming in both here and there, Cliffy. I really appreciate that. Um, Clarence Baldwin. Wow, you look so fresh and so beautiful. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I am fresh and I do feel beautiful. And I thank you. You know why? Because today is going to be a good day. Today is going to be a really good day. I'm not going to lie, I lost a little sleep last night. But I did take a good nap yesterday. And the reason why is because I'm learning that once I have something on my mind and once it takes like precedence, like it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm a thinker and sometimes an overthinker. So I have to take time with myself and this like taking a time of just like in between sessions to intentionally breathe, it just allows me to function a lot better because again, like I said, I'm resetting the canvas. And so often when you deal with anxiety, you can easily overwhelm your own self and it's just not a good idea. It's just not a good idea because now you're thinking about only the worst things, and then it takes over your day. Like it's literally a domino effect. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm continuing to be an open book to my followers and make sure that y'all understand that I may be bright and sprightly in my ways, but I deal and I feel just like the next, you know? So I hope that I'm helping someone or someone can share this with someone that does deal with anxiety and it can help them because we all just need each other. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I say that all the time. Like, one hand wash the other. Iron sharpens iron. We simply need each other. Cliffy, you and I, we have this talk all the time. It's just mandatory, right? So I'm tired of living in this hermit of a shell where I just kind of go into myself and then I feel like I'm by myself. So go ahead and deal with everything by yourself, but be strong for everybody else. That's not the life I want to live anymore. I want people to be there for me like I'm there for them, and I don't want to ask for it. I want you to do it because you want to do it, just like I desire to pour into the people around me that I love, including you guys. You know what I'm saying? I want to see people win. I want to see you empowered. I want to see you feeling good about yourself. I want to see you taking your fitness journey seriously. I want to see you investing in yourself. I want to see you making sure that you know that you're worthy, that you're valuable, and that you're important. Okay? Just know that. So listen, I have a session in 5 minutes because it's about to be 10:15 here in Florida. Make sure that when you chime in, that you chime in with where you're at, where you're chiming in from, what city, what country, what state. I like to know. It's just really dope to see you guys across the nation just chiming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Um, Met one of the grooviest couples recently at my second job. And I was just telling this couple, they've been together like 32 years. And I'm like, people can be together 32 years. I don't even know if I could be with somebody 32 months, the way people be acting. But, anyways, it's really dope to see that kind of love on people and that it exists. And when I told you, I was like, how did you do this? And both of these people were very attractive, okay? Beautiful, and not just in how they look, but in their spirit, in their aura. And we were talking about dancing, and I was telling them about my channel and stuff, and they said, "Oh, we gotta follow you." And the gorgeous woman, she actually came on here and left a beautiful post under one of my lives recently, and it literally just brought tears to my eyes. What she wrote, what she said, and me just going back and thinking about the conversation we had while I was at work. There are so many beautiful people around you. If you just take the time to just pour love into this world, if you just take the time to be positive, I know y'all be seeing people saying negative stuff during the chat or whatever, but I want y'all to know I'm not phased by it. Before I started this channel, I knew that there were going to be people that do that because either it's a bot or they're just negative or they don't like themselves half the time. They ain't got a relationship with their mama, ain't never met their daddy. It be all kind of issues there because everything starts at home. So you can't be mindful or to let people phase you. You just got to be mindful that you got to steer course and walk your own path. Everybody got their path. You just do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And God will take care of you just like he going to take care of them. But mind your business. You understand what I'm saying? Never unmind your business to go worry about other people and how they feel or what they thinking. It's just not your concern. Take care of you. That's all I'm saying, and that's what all I've been saying this entire time. Be mindful to take care of you. You are greatness. All right? And I pray that God continue to bless you in every way that he see fit and that you continue to take the time to invest in yourself and understand just how worthy you are. Okay? Know that. I love you. I appreciate you, and I want you to win. Know that. Outside that, let me read just a few of these. Oh, I cannot see. Is that Manon Walia? What a nice lady. Thank you. I appreciate that. Clifton, the great state of Texas. What you say? You already know. Um, I've seen that and love that for real. Pour into others as you want to be poured into. Important to you. Yes, for real, for real. On that note, and I got your back, Queen. First of all, I already know my crew got my back. Cliffy, you already know. So I ain't tripping. That's why I tell y'all, you don't have to let the goon squad out. You know what I'm saying? Whoever really thinking they bothering my soul, it's crazy. But listen, take your time with yourself today. Keep loving on you, Cliffy, Ron, Selbert, David, all of you groovy good people. I appreciate y'all so much. Kelly, I'm trying to remember persons I've seen. Listen, thank you. Make sure you hit that like button this morning. If you're not already a subscriber, make sure that you subscribe and make sure that you continue to be positive. I don't care what kind of negative is trying to come your way. You do your best to remain positive because that's what's going to take you to your destination. That's what's going to help you manifest results. That's what's going to help you to get to the goal. Everything else, don't worry about it. Have a blessed and beautiful day and make sure that you're working out the REGHOPLÉT way. Grrr. Y'all have a good one. Happy Monday.